Yo, it's your boy Dylan Hans, you know what I'm saying? Back to you with another one, another podcast, episode 6. Or I'm going to say episode 6.0, 6.2, or whatever you want to say, you know what I mean? Because we had another episode 6, but I really don't know if we want to put that one out, you know? I really don't know if me and my girl want to put that out right now. We got a lot to edit out in that, you know, because it got kind of crazy in the podcast, I'm not going to lie. But shout out to my viewers, shout out to my people out there that be watching, shout out to all my non-subscribers, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's doing what they doing when they wake up in the morning. We love you, peace and love, good rising, you know what I mean? Good morning, good night, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Just want to have people out there stay positive, you know what I mean? Stay, looking forward to the future. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm at a time right now where there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things going on in my life. I'm struggling, mentally. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm working right now. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I'm rich either. But at the same time, mentally going through a lot of shit. A lot of stressful shit going on. I have kids. I got baby mama issues, and it's just all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? So thank my wife for being there, and then there's within itself sometimes a little bit issue between me and my wife because of my past and things that I've done. You know what I mean? And things that she done in her past and shit like that. Sometimes come back to just haunt us, but at the same time, I think our love for each other is strong and it will last. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be able to get over whatever the fuck her past is, and she'll hopefully probably get over whatever my past is, because we love each other, so we so open, and we just tell each other the truth, about a lot of shit. We don't want to hide nothing from each other, so we just tell each other a lot of truth. So sometimes that can hurt, knowing certain things about somebody, you know what I mean, that you really care for. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to hear certain things, about somebody that you care for. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you feel bad. Not that they did something wrong, but it's like something you feel like you want to, you know, you feel bad for the person that you're dealing with that's telling you that shit. You feel sad for them. It's like, damn, I never knew this happened to you because I love you, you know what I'm saying? But people go through things in their life, you know what I'm saying? People go through things in their life, and this is just those type of situations where, you know, I wasn't around, and and she wasn't around, so we going through what we go through, and then we meet up, and we telling each other our story, and it's shit just sad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would you go through that? I don't want you to go through that. I want to help you. I want to make sure you never go through no shit like that again. So not every relationship is up and down. I mean, not every relationship is perfect. Everything goes up and down. Because just once again you get in a depressed state over your partner, and you just feel sad about whatever it is that they're going through, and it could be a sad thing because you're in a relationship and you love this person, so that shit would be sad, you know what I mean? Especially for the, dudes out here like me who's on a purple pill, you know what I'm saying? I'll explain a little bit of that later, there's 3 pills. But, yeah, it's a sad situation when you're in a relationship. You just want to be with that person, knowing women nature, knowing what could possibly happen and all the heartbreaks you're going to go through, but I think the best thing about this is the fact that I still know how to find my purpose even through all of the stuff that's going on. I just make sure I find my purpose, you know what I'm saying? And I know I really don't talk much to my family. I really don't talk much to my friends and stuff like that. They really don't know a lot about me. But that's why I'm doing this podcast, you know what I mean? So everybody can get a little insight on me, learn a little bit more about me. And you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people want to know a lot of things about me, what I'm thinking, what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So the podcast is definitely here for me and my wife, and we both, it's like therapy for us. We both love it. We both love to do this podcast. You know what I'm saying? We both love to just get on here and give out information to the people that can help them better their lives. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. I want people to live through my experience. I want you to literally listen to what I'm going through, so that I could, dish it back out, you know what I'm saying? And no, I'm sorry, I want y'all to listen to what I'm going through so that y'all could understand, that experience, you know what I'm saying? If I'm telling you my experience, you may not actually went through it, but mentally, the experience is there for you, you know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta go do it, you know what I'm saying? For example, someone that did 10 years tell somebody who never did no time what 10 years is like, maybe that might stop that person from doing 10 years if the person tells you the truth, you know what I'm saying? And, not to say, you should go to jail at all. It's no, you shouldn't go to jail. But I'm just saying, it's also good to tell people the experience of what's going on and what, happening in your life, especially to your loved ones. It's important. I think it's very important to pass down certain type of information to these people that you love, like your children or, anybody close to you that you love. Just pass down this information to them so that they can feel that experience, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a horrible experience of life, even if it's a good experience, you want to tell these people good things or nice things or whatever you did in your life so that they can feel that and hopefully thrive towards getting that good experience or avoiding that bad experience that you had, you know what I mean? Either or is still great to know. It's still good to tell somebody because they can learn from it, you know what I mean? No matter how they look at you or how you feel they're going to look at you, but I'm pretty sure if the person that you love and you telling this information to going to look at you and thank you for telling them certain information that can, save their life potentially in the future or help them make better decisions on what they should do, when they're around certain people. So I really strongly believe that information is important, talking is important, communication is important, humans are socialites, you know what I'm saying? We have to communicate in order to make the vessel work, you know what I'm saying? Things just won't go well if you wasn't talking, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean I'm saying run your fucking mouth all fucking day. It's also good to shut up and listen, because if you talking all day, I'm pretty sure you're not learning anything. So if you quiet and let someone else talk, you can listen and learn, you know what I'm saying? And this be the problem that, I go through with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They just don't really listen. And then they want to feel like I'm not listening because I'm trying to get my point across or I'm trying to say something while they probably trying to say something. So they sit there and feel like I'm not listening. That's my PS4 in the background. But, I am listening, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely listening to you. That's the reason why I can say certain things to you. And it could tick your button because I'm listening to what you say and it's kind of like using it against you, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but that's what they say, anything you say could be used against you and it's true, you know what I'm saying? So that's why people may be like, you're not listening, you're not understanding me, but I'm literally repeating what you said to me and, or trying to breaking it down in a different way and you're just confused or whatever, but information is important, you know what I mean? You need to tell your people the truth, you know what I'm saying? You need to keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be out here misleading people, misguiding people, especially our loved ones and our children, they need to understand what's important out here, you know what I'm saying? And what experience they should, try to thrive for, you know what I'm saying? We don't want these children to go through any negative experiences within their life, drug dealing, gangbanging, rape, and all that things. We got daughters and we got sons, and we don't want them to go through any of that type of shit, you know what I mean? So the best thing to do is tell your son you was gangbanging, tell your son how you went to jail, tell your son how you had to do whatever you had to do in the street, so hopefully this don't influence your son, if you're talking to them and telling them that this is not what you want to do because this is what can happen to you, this is what happened to me when I did such and such in the street, you know what I mean? I paid the price, you know what I'm saying? You need to tell these people the truth unless you Pablo Escobar, you know what I'm saying, and some shit where you gonna be the top drug dealer in the world or something like that, or the top whatever in the world, then go out and do whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying, but that's gonna come to a price. Pablo Escobar died, got shot in the fucking head, so I mean, either way you look at it, you know what I'm saying, there's pros and cons to everything, you know what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure there's top drug dealers out there that went past Pablo Escobar. You just don't hear about them because they're so fucking smart and they know not to publicize and put this shit out on the internet and shit like that. But I ain't talking about drugs, and this is not what I'm here to do. What I'm saying is talk to your people, man. Love your people, talk to your family, man. Tell them the truth. Don't mislead them, don't misguide them. Let these people know what's going on out here. Let them learn that experience, good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Cause good experience is beautiful too. Somebody telling you something, that's real sexy and beautiful. You just like, damn, that's what I want, you know what I mean? this is what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that should make you thrive to get the good experience. You know what I'm saying? Make you thrive to get that good experience. You know, and someone tell you a bad experience, that should make you thrive to not want to ever live through that experience. You know what I'm saying? So either way, it's good or bad to give people information. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's bad information that happened to you or whether it's good information that happened to you. If you could do both, do both. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful to share beautiful experiences with people. There's a lot of people, you know, don't even understand that that's also important too, for somebody to sit there and tell you, yeah, I traveled the world, you know, I traveled to 55 different countries, and you would be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying, that's amazing, that's beautiful, I want to travel to different countries, you know what I'm saying? Or if someone come and tell you how they made it from poverty to getting rich, you know what I'm saying, or from poverty to wealthy, you know what I'm saying, that type of experience right there would, you know, motivate somebody to want to get out of their situation, or even further in a situation that they're already in. You know what I mean? It could be already rich, but you still want to learn more. You know what I'm saying? And have more. So it's also beautiful to always good experience, and you know, good experience is also the best thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's always keeping it real, keeping it dug in, keeping it raw, and that's why a lot of people don't like me. A lot of people, even my family, a lot of people, my friends and my old friends, I don't even have friends now. You know, a lot of my friends are either dead or in jail, or, you know, live miles away in other states and shit like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody all grew up, did their own thing, and, you know, you move on. You know what I mean? So right now, I'm almost 30 years old. I don't really have no friends. It's just me and my wife, you know, my kids. I got my parents, you know what I'm saying, and got my cousins and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. That's all it really is. I really don't try to extend myself out to anyone anymore, you know what I'm saying, because the knowledge that I got right now is just so much, you know what I mean. It's just like I'm on a spiritual journey, and you gotta understand, like, you know, you're sitting there arguing with somebody, you're sitting there not getting along with somebody, and that's not for no reason, you know what I'm saying. That's for a big reason. You're not getting along with that person because your vibration with that person is not on the same tip. You know what I mean? I cannot get along. It won't never work. So it's just like, why bother? You know what I'm saying? Like, why, you know, why even, you know, sit there and try to argue with somebody? I can't do it. I cannot do it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even, pardon me, I wouldn't even want to try that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Pardon me. I'm over here about to roll up some good weed. You know, turn up for y'all real quick, man. So, you know, I just talk my little shit. Just give me a little insight about me and shit. You know, today was crazy and yesterday was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But we move forward and we moving on. We moving along, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to do a quick reaction on Lil Rodeny, 12-year-old rapper, you know what I'm saying, and they sentenced that nigga to 7 years, you know what I'm saying. My take on that, first of all, where's the kid's parents? I mean, if y'all don't know about Lil Rodeny, y'all go look at Lil Rodeny, and, you know, on YouTube, Lil Rodeny, 12-year-old rapper, cries after, you know, getting sentenced to 7 years for shooting a baby. Now, my thing is, who the fuck gave this little 12-year-old boy a gun to shoot a fucking baby? Whoever gave this 12-year-old fucking boy a gun to shoot a baby, you need to die. You need to go to motherfucking hell. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Oh, sorry, I'm checking my front door alarm with. You need to go to hell, man. You need to die just as bad as that 12-year-old boy who shot that fucking baby. You just need to go to hell. But I think the judge was light on that motherfucker. I mean, you giving this nigga 7 years for shooting a baby, shit. I mean, he damn near getting away with murder. So it's just like, yeah, well, by the time he get out at 18 years old, he gonna go right back to shooting more babies and shooting more shit, thinking that he gonna get a little bit of time and that's it. I mean, 7 years is a lot of time. Trust me, that's a long ass fucking time doing some shit. But at the same time, nigga, you getting out when you 18, you getting out when you young. You ain't getting out when you old, man. You getting out at a younger age. You still young and stupid. You ain't even learned nothing. And you around people who's giving you guns to shoot babies. That's even worse. Like, who the fuck is selling a little 12-year-old boy gun? Why is you selling a little 12-year-old boy gun? Why is you even giving this little boy gun? How is he even influenced to shoot a baby? What the fuck is the baby doing for you to shoot the baby? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why is you around a baby? You 12 years old, you a baby yourself. Where's your parents at? This shit is crazy. You know, I'm watching the court shit, and you gotta look it up on YouTube. Obviously, I'm not gonna put it up here and shit like that. I'm not putting the video up on my podcast. You know, this podcast audio right now until the future. We might switch it to video. Not might, we will switch it to video, but for the meantime, you know, our first couple of podcasts right now is going to be audio. So I'm glad y'all bearing with me, and I'm glad the people subscribing, and I'm glad for y'all liking it, and I'm glad for y'all, you know, leaving comments. You know what I'm saying? It's shit that we go through. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, back to Lil Rodeny, 12-year-old rapper, cries when sentenced for 7 years for shooting a baby and being bad. The judge, I feel like the judge in the court, the judge even gave this motherfucker 2 chances already. And this little motherfucker then still violated that shit. Like, what is you doing shooting babies and the judge decided to give you 7 years for this shit? You're a fucking demon. You're a monster. I don't give a fuck who you is. 12-year-old, you're a fucking demon. You're a monster. And the person who made you is a fucking demon and a monster. They need to go die, and then they don't even need to exist no more. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? You just gave a little 7-year-old boy a motherfucking gun to shoot a baby? You niggas is fucking tweaking out here, man. I swear to God, y'all niggas is really tweaking on God. You know, niggas stupid and fucking dumb. But, you know, back to the reaction, you know what I'm saying? Now, during the video, you know, it's a certain point where, you know, like it said, where's the parents is going, but they had his grandfather there. His grandfather didn't even give a shit no more. His grandfather looking like, this shit is, I'm tired of coming to court. The judge and everybody in the courtroom they tired of hearing this little nigga cry and shit. So he started crying and shit after the judge was, you know, pretty much losing his patience with him. And I guess the 12-year-old felt that he was about to lose his life. He was going down, you know what I'm saying? But 7 years ain't really doing much to a fucking 12-year-old. Because when he go to jail, he going to be chilling with his niggas. He's a fucking little rapper and shit. So people ain't going, you know, at 12 years old, people ain't really got too much pressure for a 12-year-old rapper. It's when he 18 and shit, that's when the pressure starts. You go to real man jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't gonna be, he gonna get switched to real man jail probably about 16, 15, but, you know what I mean? Then after that, he got like a couple more years and he out of there unless he do some shit while he in jail or something, you know what I mean? This is just ridiculous, though. But my take is on this shit. It's like, who the fuck gave this little 12-year-old a fucking gun? You need to be fucking punished. You need to be put behind bars. His parents, where the fuck is his mother? Where the fuck is his dad? Why is he with his grandparents? That shows you right there. This whole shit was dysfunctional. You birthed a whole demon seed. Grandfather didn't want him in his house no more. He didn't want him in that fucking house no more. Man, he gave that little light-skinned little nigga a chance. Let that have been a dark-skinned boy, man. He ain't get no chance. You shot a fucking baby, they hitting you with 20 years, 25 years. Because he had white lawyers. He was a little rapper, he had a little money. I guess he had white lawyers, Jewish lawyers. Got him 7 years. For shooting a baby, you get 7 years. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. They should have went harder than that. First of all, you penalize this baby. You know, you need to find out who the fuck gave him that gun, and that nigga need to be penalized to the max. 100 years for conspiracy to fucking commit murder on a baby, you dumb shit. I mean, you giving a 12-year-old baby a fucking gun. You are a stupid motherfucker. That's conspiracy to commit murder on a fucking baby. You gotta be fucking stupid. Giving a 12-year-old fucking gun. Who he beefing with? His fucking 12-year-old, his fucking 5-month-year-old little brother? Who the fuck is a 12-year-old beefing with? His 5-year-old brother? I'm sorry, his 5-month-year-old brother? What the fuck is you mean you shooting a baby? Who was he around? Who house was he in watching a little baby that he had to shoot a baby? First of all, a baby is supposed to be in a little cradle, in a little shit. I'm picturing a baby inside of a fucking crib or on a fucking stroller or in a car seat. What is the baby doing but crying, probably crying and shit, and you gonna shoot the fucking baby? Where was the baby's parents at? They need to get charged too for letting their baby be around a fucking menace like that. Why the fuck would you leave your fucking baby around a fucking menace like that? You parents need to wake up. A lot of you parents be doing a lot of fuck shit. You leaving your kids around demons. You leaving your kids around people you do not know. This type of shit will happen right here. Your fucking baby gonna get shot by a 12-year-old. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know? Niggas out here losing their fucking mind. But that's really was my take on that shit. And the Gucci Man, Jeezy shit, I'm gonna do my reaction to that too. A part 2 to that, because I did it on the Dilla's Room, episode 3. You know, this is gonna be Dilla's Room, episode 6. I'm gonna call it episode 6, 6.0, some shit like that. I don't know, because we don't know if we're gonna come out with this other podcast yet. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was like bad or anything, but it was just, you know, me and my wife just had a real good disagreement or something, and I just don't want to put it out there and maybe embarrass her or embarrass me and something like that. I feel like it's good content though. I honestly feel like I should put it out there as good content, as people should hear that it's not always perfect in a relationship, that you will argue, and not even argue, but you will disagree, you know what I'm saying, or something, you know what I mean? I feel like maybe we should put it out there, but, you know, for respecting my wife and respecting me, I'm not gonna put it out there right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put this one out here, episode 6 or 6.0, and we might just throw that episode out there somewhere. After we probably get more subscribers, more likes, and we'll probably give you that episode. You know, which was real spicy to me, real juicy to me, because it was just a real live disagreement that me and my wife got into. So it wasn't nothing scripted, nothing. You know, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying, which most of my podcasts really ain't scripted, but, you know, we do write our topics down, you know what I mean, to keep us on focus, but we don't, like, write every word for word. You know what I mean? It's pretty impossible to sit there and do a whole fucking 40-minute, 45 minutes to an hour podcast and write 45 minutes to an hour worth of shit. I mean, that'll probably be like 200 fucking pages of fucking writing and shit, you know what I'm saying, over 50 minutes podcast, you know what I'm saying. That's just fucking 3-4 days of writing. That's a whole book. Speaking of book, definitely gonna write a book. Me and my wife coming up to write a book, you know what I mean, and definitely help people. My wife bought me a binder, and she got a little book where she write her little plans down and shit like that, her little notes, so that's sweet and shit like that. So I'm definitely gonna get in my little binder and write my little book, you know what I mean, so I can hand that down to my first son or hand that down to my daughter when they get older, or both my kids, you know, I'll make copies of it so they can read the story. You know, I'm gonna definitely call it something. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Thinking about SNL, Saturday Night Live, or, you know, something important, like, you know, where my kids can read it and get information from it, you know what I mean, based on daddy's life and based on things of that nature, so they can really understand, you know what I'm saying, what life is about, you know what I'm saying, and what they should do if ever daddy disappeared. I'm gonna write a plan in there and, you know, make sure they continue with that, you know. It's basically, you know, just want to help you people, you know what I'm saying, because if I go early, you know, I want them to have a plan. I want them to know what to do and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely writing that book by next year. That book will be finished. 27 by 28. That book will be finished. Form 29. But the thing is, like I said, you know what I mean, the whole goal out here is to live generational wealth. You know, you want to leave something behind for your children so that they don't have to go out there and beg for a fucking job and slave for a fucking job. That's the saddest thing. And I think that shit makes me cry the most, to know that my kids might have to go do some shit like that if I'm not around, you know what I'm saying, to work or to provide for them, you know what I'm saying. So the best thing to do is to leave generational wealth, or leave a plan somewhere, you know, leave something where, you know, hopefully your kids can read this or understand this, or, you know, just leave something for your kids so they can get by, you know what I'm saying. And knowledge is definitely important as money, you know what I mean. So if I'm, you know, not a chance, if it's any chance I can't leave my children $1 million a piece, I can definitely leave my children some knowledge, you know what I'm saying. So if any chance that I can't not leave my children $1 million a piece, I can leave my children with some knowledge, you know what I'm saying. You know, and whatever little money I can leave them with to help them start that, business off, or help them finish the business that I'm starting, you know what I'm saying, so that they can grow and understand it's about making money, you know, saving, providing for your family, creating generational wealth where that, our family last name is strong and hold it, where the Richardsons will never fold, never break, because we created this money for the Richardsons so that everybody in the Richardson family could eat, or friends and family too, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean, that's just an example of what I mean by generational wealth. We're just keeping the money for this generation and the next generation and the next generation after that, you know what I'm saying? Every generation to follow blueprints, you know what I'm saying? And it starts with one person to change your whole family tree, your whole family history. You know what I'm saying? It can start with one person, like literally. So I feel like it's going to start with me, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to start with my children, you know what I mean? So if I don't hurry up and make it, I know London and Soraya and Nicole definitely going to make it. And my son, if I have one, is definitely going to make it, you know what I'm saying? And even the children that I don't see, you know what I mean, that I have maybe out there, whatever, because women are evil, they want to take your semen and dip on you. That's a whole nother topic for another different podcast. I'm not going to get into that one right now, I'll be talking fucking 2 hours on that crazy shit. Bitches definitely taking niggas semen and dipping. But, yeah, generational wealth, leaving shit for your children, leaving things behind, you know what I'm saying? And maybe little Rodny, if his father left him something, little Rodny wouldn't be shooting little 12-year-old babies, wasn't trying to be a rapper at 12 years old, cursing and screaming and shit, talking gangster shit. Nigga, when you 12 years old, nigga, like, what gangster shit have you really done at 11, 12 years old, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I see they doing gangster shit, you know what I mean? I don't even call that gangster. I don't even say that's not even gangster. That's just straight up weird and stupid. Like, you shoot fucking babies, bro. There's nothing gangster about that. That's the weirdest shit ever, man. Like, what the fuck is you doing? That's the most stupidest shit ever, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna say. I know it's a lot of other stupid shit out there, but shit, that's just one of them right there. Like, what the fuck? Out here shooting fucking babies and shit. Niggas be out here losing their fucking marble. Like, seriously losing their fucking brain. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Why is you losing your fucking brain like that? But, oh yeah, the Gucci Mane Young Jeezy shit. I wanted to get my reaction on that, you know what I mean? I done fucked up went all the way past that, yeah. The Gucci Mane Jeezy reaction. Okay, listen. No way I'm gonna sit there and let a motherfucker diss my dead homie, tell me to dig a fucking grave up. Call me a pussy and a bitch. Yeah, I got the story right here. I mean, I can't put it out. I can't put the video out. If y'all didn't see the video, y'all go to YouTube. They got it up there. But, Gucci Mane basically went ham and just told Jeezy to dig his dead homie up. You know what I mean? Told him he was smoking on Pookie Loke. Like, that's the nigga that tried to go kill Gucci Mane. So he said he was smoking on him. You know what I'm saying? Extremely disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy sent out a motherfucking hit. And the hit failed. And, nigga, you're in front of the man who you just put a hit on is now talking about your homie. Obviously, to Jeezy, that wasn't Jeezy's homie. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it real. Yeah, Jeezy was Crip, Jeezy was Snowman, but that wasn't Jeezy's homie. That was not Jeezy's homie. You know what I mean? Because you let that nigga talk about you smoking your dead mans, fuck your dead man, go dig your dead mans up in your face. You know what I mean? Not only did you put it in the song, which Gucci Mane did, but nigga, you fucking played the song to my motherfucking face. You calling me a bitch to my motherfucking face, bro. I don't think I can handle shit like that. Let a nigga disrespect my fucking dead people in my fucking face. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen in that room. There's gonna be a bunch of old Nas. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, nah. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, nah. And when I say bing, 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 that's me punching niggas. that's how I punch niggas. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, you get the bing, nigga. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But, yeah. It would have been a whole lot of arm swinging, a whole lot of fighting. So that's why I said a stage, man. Like I said in my last podcast in Dilla's Room, this fucking stage. It's not real. Them niggas was, the industry planned that whole shit. The Illuminati set that whole shit up just so they could make millions of dollars off it today. Something to do. You know, everything is staged. They say, yeah, we're going to let these niggas beef for 10 years. Y'all going to have the longest beef in history. We're going to try to make y'all have the longest beef ever. And then we're going to put you niggas in the same room and do the same song together. We're going to have bodies caught over this shit. We're going to really trick the masses, trick the people. How these people really think that you guys are the gangsterest dudes out here and the most rawest niggas ever. You wouldn't trade on your people for nothing. You wouldn't do a song with that nigga for nothing. And man, you doing a song with that motherfucker who killed your homie. Obviously, he wasn't your homie. That's my reaction. He was not Jeezy's homie. Jeezy had no fucks about that little nigga at all. Jeezy give a fuck about that nigga Pookie Low, and Jeezy don't give a fuck about Pookie Low kids. Because his son said, you know, he gonna get revenge on Jeezy. He gonna get revenge on Gucci Mane. He said, fuck Jeezy, fuck Gucci Mane. He gonna get revenge, and you know, I feel rightfully so. You know, that's something he should have said, but I don't think he should have put it on the internet. That makes me believe you lying, nigga. Like, why would you put it on the internet? Like, not now that you know you gonna get revenge, but now everyone in the world knows you gonna get revenge. You stupid ass motherfucker. You think you gonna get around these rich motherfuckers who got $1 million security around them? You know what I'm saying, like on some Tekashi 6ix9ine shit. These niggas been in the industry for years. You know what I'm saying? They not about to go out there motherfucking simple. You know what I'm saying? These are the niggas that kind of control the industry right here. On top of that, you know what I mean? The reason why you gonna get signed, the reason why you gonna get in. You know, if these niggas ain't comfortable with you, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't getting in. Cut it out, man. These niggas is industry gatekeepers in the motherfucking South, man. You talking about Gucci Mane and Jeezy, man. His fucking son should have kept that shit to his fucking self, nigga, unless you really BMF's son or something, you know what I mean? Cut it out, man. Well, I can't walk with BMF son. I mean, I take that back. That don't even make no sense, but I meant to say, well, it do kind of make sense, you know what I mean? I mean, like, if there's, you know, Big Meat saying I'm going to get revenge and shit like that, you know, then, you know, he might get revenge because he loved the limelight, too, and shit like that. But, man, Big Meat's son obviously is rapping Lil Meat. I'm going to smoke some good dope. Plug just blessed me with a nice one. But I'm getting ready to get out of here. Get ready to end the podcast now. You know what I'm saying? I want to get my reaction on that one. You know what I mean? About Gucci Mane and Jeezy, Lil Rodeny reaction and shit. And basically talking about generational wealth, man. We need to leave shit for our people. And just a little bit on my background about what I'm going through and shit. So that's what the podcast was about. Yeah, Dilla's out. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Dilla's Room. Episode 5. Episode 6. I'm out. The Sookie Dilla Show. Brought to you by Hans TV. I forgot to mention that. Brought to you by Hans TV for shit show. Let's go.